the live?
She has never did it.
We're live.
Hi, everybody. So I'm Christy, and I am here with Kelly and her fabulous fam, minus one. There's one person missing, but he's over in the corner over there and didn't want to join the cleaning party. So we are all here, and we are waiting for you guys to join us live. Is there anyone on yet?
One has joined.
Who is it?
I have no clue.
Well,
Is it Monica Fuqua?
It doesn't. It doesn't say.
Whoever it is, say something so we know your name. Who is there? Who is it?
Who is
It
it?
is.
Hello.
Comment yet.
Someone say hi.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I
There's
have a feeling
nothing.
it's Monica.
Okay, everyone.
She's not sure how to comment. This is her first live.
I feel like everyone should introduce themselves.
Okay, so
Let's go.
why don't we start oldest to youngest? That'd be good. So
Well,
do we start
this
with
would
you?
be- Hey!
Hey, oh!
Hey!
We'll start with the kids.
Oh,
Hello,
one
sir. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Gage.
And
How old are you?
10.
10. Hi, Gage.
10.
And
I'm Gran and I'm 8 years old.
8 years old.
I'm Tice and I'm 7 years old.
Hi, Tice.
7.
Chaney and I'm 5 years old.
Oh,
Precious.
Chaney and 5 years old. That's sweet.
Has
That is
anyone
so sweet.
told us that they're here yet?
It's Granny.
Oh, we knew it!
I think
Say hi.
Oh, I bet that just made her so happy.
She's happy.
That's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
sweet.
She's probably just gonna sign off now, and
Yeah,
just,
that's all
just
great.
that's all.
That's all she
That's all she needed.
Well, okay.
I just
Okay. So the boys are going upstairs and they're going to play a fun game.
Yes.
And the girls are going to stay here and clean because that's what girls do.
Well.
Boys go play games and girls clean. They're going to play blockers. So we have a lot of fun things to do tonight. And so I'm going to start off by telling you about an email that I just got. So I've been doing all of this new cleaning stuff, and I got an email from somebody just a couple of days ago. And she said that she had been searching all over for these golden things right here, and she couldn't find them. So she had read online that instead you could clean using like alcohol, like vodka. She could clean using vodka. So I said, well, how's that working out for you? And she said, you know, pretty good, because the more I drink, the cleaner my house looks.
Ah,
How about that? So,
Sherry Cannon is watching.
okay.
Robin Elliott Farmer, Alexi. I don't have my glasses on, ladies, so I can't.
I am doing a Facebook Live.
Yeah, this one. This girl right here. Yay! Okay, so that was my little plug. Everybody has permission to go get Tito's if you'd rather get that instead of these cleaning supplies. Sometimes.
No, not really.
Okay, so we're gonna get started with this Norwex stuff. And so a few of you have been commenting through the week and letting me know how much you know or don't know about Norwex. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit just about my background with it. I went to a party just like you are doing right now. And I did that about 6 weeks ago, probably. I had never heard of Norwex before, and so I was invited to a party, and I watched it online just like y'all are doing. I actually watched it the next day. I didn't watch it live. And so I was intrigued by the presentation and the demos and stuff, but very skeptical. I'm a huge skeptic. And so the next day, I watched YouTube videos, just tons of YouTube videos to try just to get my brain around all of this stuff. And I decided that I would start off by buying just a tiny little package of the cleaning stuff. How precious is she? I just want it. Cute. Just love her so much. And she got her apron on and she's got her hat on and I love it. So anyway, I'm a huge skeptic. I've never sold anything, before, but anyway, I was a huge skeptic of just purchasing. So when I got my first shipment in, the very first time I took out this microfiber cloth out of the box. I could tell a difference in it. And then I used it and along with the window cloth, and it was insane how good it worked. And then I was hooked. So, and now here I am today, 6 weeks later, because it was so awesome. So I'm gonna tell y'all about this little guy. So this is an Enviro cloth. Is this wet? Yes, it is wet. This is wet with just water, because that's what you're gonna be able to clean 90% of your house with, is this cloth and water. Just water, no sprays, 90% of your house. And here's how it happens. It's a microfiber cloth, but it's different than microfiber that y'all are used to having, because the microfiber that you guys get out of the stores is 1/6 the size of a human hair. But the microfiber that's in here is 1/200 the size of a human hair. So it's tiny, tiny. And those little fibers are woven into this cloth. And if you were to straighten it all the way out, there would be enough microfiber in here to go all the way from Canada down to the Gulf of Mexico. That's a lot of microfiber. Yes, it is. And even better than that is they have embedded in there microsilver. So silver is a natural antibacterial agent that God gave us. And the scientists at Norwex were smart enough to put that in here. So what that means is all of these cloths, anytime you see on one of the little tags where it says that it has backlock, can you see that? Anytime you see on the tag that it says backlock, that means it has the microsilver in there. So it has natural antibacterial agents. So this cloth will clean itself when you go like this and rub it underneath water. It will clean itself. Those microsilvers will be going to work and cleaning itself. That means that it's not going to get stinky and moldy. It's not going to be crunchy when you pick it up the next day, and you can wash it like maybe once every couple of weeks. We're talking towels, bath towels, wash rags, anything from Norwex that has that in it. So that's what makes this amazing.
Okay, so
We have a question on
when I
that?
have a question, but I'm concerned
Maybe Chaney
about.
can answer it.
It shows that, you know, Monica's watching, Sherry, Robin, Alexa. By the way, Robin said, "We're so proud of you, Kelly," and loving Chaney's get up.
It's courtesy of Miss Robin.
Woo! Oh,
So,
she gave it to you?
but it only shows that 2 are watching, and it seems like that it would show more than that. But I'm looking, so maybe somebody can just comment to make sure that the video is still going. So
If y'all can still see the video, will you just comment so that Joey knows that we're still going and we're good?
I mean, the timer's ticking.
Timer's ticking. Anybody still there? Come on. Nobody's saying anything. This is awkward. Nothing?
Not yet, no.
But it took a long time for people to say
Okay.
something earlier.
And now it says Courtney is watching, so that it
Good.
shows 3.
Okay.
Does the silver scratch appliances?
Oh, there we go.
Good.
I think we're good.
question.
That is a
Okay.
great question. That
Good
was
question.
by Robin, by the
I
way.
had a feeling.
Okay, so Robin,
That's a good question.
let me show you just a quick, because I'm going to use this during this demonstration tonight, but to show your answer, when I got here, I wanted to see if this, along with the stainless steel cloth, which is right here, would work on Kelly's refrigerator. So pan around just quick.
Oh,
she doesn't like
you're
it.
gonna show it.
No, oh,
It's
so
okay.
this is what we want to
Yeah,
show.
it's fine. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so
Real life.
this side right here, yeah, real life, she had done with water and just her normal rag, and you can see this, right?
Yep.
And so then over here, I did with the Enviro cloth, just the damp Enviro cloth, and I wiped it with the cloth, and then I took my stainless steel cloth, and you want to go with the grain of the stainless steel, and so it shines it like that, and so neither of them scratch the surface of anything. Pots, pans, stovetops. I used it on my car, just everything. It's just amazing. E for everything cloth is what they call this, and you can literally clean 90% of your home with this. Just this and water alone. Okay?
Yeah, the silver that's embedded in there it's
Yeah, it's
microscopic.
yeah, you don't see it or
Yeah,
feel
you don't
it.
see it or feel it.
It's just in there, and it's amazing. So I'm going to start off showing you how that works, okay? My first demonstration is going to be to use this and show you how it actually picks up the bacteria. So, I'm going to go back to talking to you for a minute about these guys, okay? These, I think, are a staple in most of our homes. If you're a teacher, you probably have these also in your classroom. I doubt many of you have read the back of them. I know that I hadn't.
I had not yet.
Okay, do you remember how long you're supposed to keep the surface wet now that I've told you?
Like 10 seconds. No, 2 minutes.
4
Longer than I thought.
4 minutes. 4 minutes. So you're supposed to take one of these cloths and you're supposed to, when you're cleaning with it, you're supposed to keep the surface wet for 4 minutes. 4 continuous minutes. And then you can let it dry. And then you're supposed to wipe the surface off with boiled water. And when you follow those directions that are on the back, then you get what they say right here is that it kills 99.9% of the germs. If you've done it the way that I just described.
That's the directions that's on the back.
Correct. And I don't think that any of you have done that. I know I take a rag and I would just wipe everything with it until the rag wasn't wet anymore. And then I would get another one, or sometimes I would just kind of get it wet under the sink again and lather it up and keep using the same one. But anyway, not good. This guy though, the Cloth, it will work with only water. So you put water on it, wring it out like this, so then it's just damp with water. So let me show you how this works. This is Glow Germ powder. Now, this is used to simulate bacteria, okay? So I'm going to show you with a black light that this little white board here is clean, and I'll show you when you know that it's not clean. It's not clean whenever you see bacteria on it. So I'm going to sprinkle a bit of this powder on here, which simulates bacteria. That's probably pretty good. And when you want to come over here and turn the black light on for me. Oh, Mommy's going to hold you. Okay, so see what happened there? So that's why this is called Glow Germ, because the germs glow when you put the black light on it. So all of this is simulating bacteria. This is used a lot to show kids how to wash their hands and dry their hands properly so that they're not cross-contaminating things with gross stuff on their hands. So I'm going to show you what happens when I use one of these guys. This is just a disinfecting wipe, like we all have. And I'm going to show you what happens when you're cleaning with this, okay? So, keep that light on there, Chaney. You're doing great. So I'm going to take my Clorox wipe, ready? And I'm going to clean this. Now, what is happening when I'm using this? What's it doing?
What is that?
It's making it smear everywhere.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is.
That's
It's
right.
smearing it everywhere. And you can see it on the rag. See how it's glowing there? Okay, so that's what's happening there. Well, let me show you what happens when you use the Cloth. So what you need to know when you're using the Cloth is that you don't want to scrunch it. You want to use it folded, not scrunched, because you want all of these little micro fibers in here, micro silvers, all those little things. You want those grooves to come in contact with the surface, because this is going to clean mechanically. So let me tell you what that means. You can clean chemically with one of these guys. That would be like if you have a weed in your yard. You take some weed killer out and you squirt it, and then you're going to have a dead weed in your yard, right? That's cleaning chemically. You can clean mechanically, which would mean I see a weed out in my yard, I go out, I pull the weed, so the weed is no longer in the yard. That's what this does. This cleans mechanically. So when I'm using this, it's going to literally pick up the bacteria into here, and it's going to hold it inside this rag. So, and it's not going to smear it around. So we're going back to the board. Chaney has the black light on it. That's where the bacteria is. So when I use this cloth, notice it's literally picking up the bacteria. It's all there in the rag, okay? It's all in there.
That's my favorite part.
Isn't that great?
Mm-hmm.
So here's my hand. I have a little bit on my hand right there. So I'm just gonna wipe my hand.
On your thumb too.
Do I? Okay.
Yeah, you got it off.
Thank you. So I'm gonna wipe my hand off on this rag. And what I love about it, oh, there it is. I see it. What I love about this rag is that I use this rag whenever I'm cooking because it does not cross-contaminate. I don't have to go to my sink 1,000 times and keep washing my hands. I keep this beside me. I wipe up if I have a little chicken, if I have a little egg, because when I go like this, look, you're seeing that this is the dirty rag. right? And I'm wiping the board here, and it is not putting the bacteria back on the board because it has it trapped inside that rag. It's not getting on my hand. It's not getting on the board. Where is it? There we go.
Chaney's not gonna let anything get by.
No, I like it. That's good.
Uh-huh.
It's
And
getting
now
off.
it's yeah.
Now, if I go back to this guy, this dirty rag, and I use it, this is the Clorox wipes, ladies, that we use everywhere in our homes. And we take the same rag and we keep cleaning everything with it. And look what it's doing. It's bringing the bacteria that I had a while ago back to this surface. If you have a teacher in their classroom and they're taking the same rag and wiping more than one desk, they're taking bacteria from one desk and smearing it onto the next desk using this Clorox wipe. Because the directions say you have to keep it wet. I'm gonna go one more time with this guy. Here's my yucky stuff, right? Still on the rag. Okay, shine it on the board again.
Poor baby. There
And
you go.
I'm gonna take my EnviroCloth and I'm just gonna wipe it off. And it's picking it up, mechanically cleaning. Is there a question?
Yes, this is Lindsay Fairbanks.
Okay.
Is this Lindsay from your wedding, or is this a different?
No,
Lindsay?
that's
Okay. So she says, what is that rag called?
This rag is called the EnviroCloth. This is, what I'm showing you guys tonight is the Safe Haven 5. So if you will show over here for just a second, Joe. These 5 items right here that you see are sold in a package called the Safe Haven 5. There are 5 items here. These are the 5 most popular items from Norwex. This is a good starter point for you if you want to start. They also have a household package that has these things in it. You for sure want to start off with the EnviroCloth. Cleaning 90% of your house with just water. I'm telling you, it picks up the bacteria and keeps it in here. And all you have to do now is go over to the sink, run water over it, do like this, wring it out, and it's nice and clean. I'm not going to clean it right now because I don't have to. I can keep using this for the rest of the show, just like I would do it when I'm cooking. I put this in my apron. I don't have to go to my sink anymore. I just keep this with me. Wipe my fingers off, lick my fingers if I'm using chicken. I do that in some of my presentations. You can go back and watch some of those videos. But I wanted to show it picking up the bacteria and this guy smearing the bacteria. So, another question?
A couple of them. Robin says, does it have a texture that catches your skirt?
Good question. It does not. It does not. That's kind of a rough texture. That would happen if you were using...
No, sorry, not your skirt, your skin. I thought that was odd. Catch your skirt. Does it have a... I don't have my glasses on, folks, so I apologize for that.
That catches
No,
your skin?
that catches your skin.
Yeah, it doesn't. So, like, I have rough cuticles and yucky fingers.
She
I'm not
said,
gonna
like
do
if
it.
you have dry skin.
Yeah, it doesn't. Kelly?
No. Like
Can you
the
help explain?
microfiber I have from Amazon
Okay.
does that.
Okay.
Lindsay has also said, I've heard a ton about this special Norwex paste.
Yes, and that's going to be coming up here in just a minute. Chaney's going to help us with that demo too. So that's part of this Safe Haven 5 that I'm going to show you guys. We've only done item number 1.
So, Robin, it will not only not catch on your skin, but it will also not catch on your skirt either.
That
If you
is
happen to
true.
be doing,
Your
you know,
shirt,
something
none
in
of
your
that.
skirt, it's not going to catch your skirt. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's, I don't know. I
All
can't
right, so
see.
we're going to move on to item number 2. This was item number 1 in the Safe Haven 5 called the EnviroCloth. It is their number 1 seller. It is amazing. When you get one, you're going to end up wanting more than one, but start with one because it's awesome. So that was our first item. Now we're going to move on to the second item. The second item is called the window cloth. These two together is what sold me on Norwex, okay? So EnviroCloth cleans it, you dampen this, and you clean the surface. The window cloth you use dry, and it's like a buffer, and it makes anything shiny and beautiful, and you do not need Windex anymore, ever. No Windex. I hate using Windex. It's always made me angry because when I'm finished with it, there's streaks, and I'm like, well, that was pointless. So I'm going to show you how great this guy is. These two things are like the peanut butter and jelly of cleaning. The Bert and Ernie, the
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin,
I don't even know.
Tango and Cash. Come on. Winnie the Pooh and Tigger.
There you go.
Nothing. Okay, she's
I
got
was
nothing.
I was gonna say the friend-
By the way, Lindsay made a comment. She said, I sell Pampered Chef, and
Yes.
all of the consultants rave about how the paste cleans our products really well.
Yes, that is very true, and the paste is awesome.
And Robin also says, can you use it in conjunction with Thieves Spray? I'm not sure what
That's
Thieves
great.
Spray
Okay,
is.
so yes. So my mom's biggest thing about making this switch into the no chemicals to clean is the smell. She misses the smell. When she cleans her floors, she wants for someone to walk in
Painful.
and know that it smells clean. Although we've just been brainwashed that when you smell lemons, that means clean, which is not necessarily true. So go ahead. We'll still be here. So my mom's biggest thing was, how are you going to have that smell to know that it's clean? So with Norwex stuff, you only need water. But if you want the smell or feel like you need the smell, you can use Thieves. You can use essential oils, just 1 or 2 drops in a water bottle. If you get any cleaner stuff, like here's the bathroom cleaner. And you will only need this if you have some super like hard water stains, or maybe if you haven't cleaned your shower door in a long time and those hard water stains are on there, you'll probably want some of this instead of just this. Remember I said this will clean 90% of your home. When you have a little bit tougher stuff, you use the paste that you've been asking about, or this. You only need a couple of drops of this in a water bottle. You dilute them. I mean, these are so powerful. This little bottle right here will last a long time. But you put 1 or 2 drops of essential oils in them to give whatever smell you want. So Thieves, essential oils, all of that will work with this perfectly. Okay? Good?
Good. Yes, we're good.
Awesome. Okay, so our next demonstration is that I'm going to show you how the window cloth works. And Chaney, perfect timing, is going to do some assisting for me here. So Chaney, if you would please, on this mirror right here, it's melted. That's okay. Can you hold that in your hand? Because we'll wipe your hand off with the Enviro cloth. Draw me something on the mirror.
I can't really.
I
It's
should have left it in the fridge there. There's a
Oh,
heart.
that's
Is that
okay.
good?
That's good.
It's a ton.
Now look, so you don't need paper towels, so watch what's gonna happen. She's gonna wipe her hand on this Enviro cloth here. And is it greasy? Is your hand greasy anymore? No. Is the towel greasy? It is. Does it feel like it's getting your hands greasy?
It's not quite sure. No, yeah, it's off. It's off.
It's off.
And it doesn't feel greasy.
And it's not greasy. It's not. In fact, I'm going to use that greasy part that y'all just
damp,
used.
it's not.
Yeah. I'm going to use that to clean this mirror. Yeah, go ahead. Use this. Now make sure you use it. Here, let me fold it again for your little hand. Make sure you use it like this and let it go all on the, there you go. There you go. That's good. Now let's flip it over this side. You have a lot of butter on there. That's good. No, that's good. We want a lot of butter on there so that y'all can see how great this thing is. Okay, now hang on. Now wipe your hand off on there. There we go. Good. Okay, so that is, see how this isn't, it's not greasy on this rag, right? So that's because it's got it all inside there. And we cleaned all of that butter off. And now I'm going to take my window cloth and I'm going to use this dry.
Wipe it again.
Let me do it first and then I'll let you do it after, okay? So I'm going to take my window cloth and I'm going to buff all of this here. No Windex. Just a nice, pretty shine. There we go. The Bert and Ernie. So we don't need Windex. We just need a window cloth. Look how pretty you are. Oh,
That is pretty crazy.
That's pretty awesome. So that was this guy right here, and we wiped all of that butter off, and this towel is not greasy. Okay, it's not. So that's pretty awesome. So that is item number 2, the window cloth. Enviro cloth, window cloth. Everybody good?
We're good.
Okay.
Hands aren't greasy.
I know, weird, right? Okay, now let's go to item number 3, and item number 3 is our dusting mitt. This is the third thing that comes in the Safe Haven 5. Now, the dusting mitt is pretty awesome because it works on static electricity. So, when you put this on your hand like this, what you want to do is make sure that you either rub it against itself like this, or you can rub it on your britches like this. Kelly says I'm the only
Still
person
makes me laugh.
that says britches.
I don't know anyone else who uses the word britches.
Yes,
Other than
question?
Jen.
Lindsay said she had to run to get a snack.
Oh.
So she's back.
Uh-huh.
Does the window cloth
Oh, you need your glasses, Joe.
work on stainless?
Yes, it does. The window cloth will work on stainless. We have an actual stainless steel cloth also that does just a tiny bit better on stainless because stainless has that grain that runs down it. But the window cloth will work very well. I used my window cloth before I got the stainless cloth. My mom only uses the window cloth on her stainless and she loves it. Okay, so we're going to take the dusting mitt. We're going to make sure we get static in it, like rubbing it on your britches or rubbing it against itself, because what it does is it picks up the dust. You know how when you go and dust, and when you dust, the stuff flies up in the air and you can see the little particles coming right back down to where you dusted, and you're like, well, that was a waste of time again. So no more cleaning for me. Well, what this guy does is it actually picks up the dust and it holds it in here. Okay, so we're going to sprinkle a little bit of powder. You want to do it for me? Open your hand. Okay, there we go. Just put that on the little table here for me. Oh, well, we can do some more than that, huh? Boop. Okay, so I'm just having that simulate dust, but you know, it will work also with glitter. It picks glitter up. Have y'all ever tried to pick glitter up before?
I've never allowed glitter in my house.
Yeah,
because
I
of
know.
that.
Okay, so we're gonna take.
Yeah, Grammy will
I
love
bet.
that.
Well, Grammy, you need one of these because whenever you see what just happened there, it's not on the counter anymore. Guess where it is?
On there.
Oh, it is on there. That's right. I didn't have to take the flour and scoop it into my hand. I don't have flour flying up everywhere. It's inside here. It's inside this mitt. Okay? It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So the other thing, this is not in the Safe Haven 5, but I got this because it's that great. This is called the Enviro Wand. This has the same properties as the mitt. So it works also with static. So you want to rub it against the mitt or against your britches, and it's going to also pick the dust right up instead of make it fly around. Let me tell you where this thing is great. You can bend it so you can use it on your fans. It's not going to make the dust fly everywhere. It's going to actually pick up the dust with all of these little things like this, right? You can use it in your dryer. You know how when you open up the dryer vent and you have all of that stuff, and then inside that, where you pull that thing out, this will go down in there and get all of that lint out. You can use it for your vents, your AC vents, and all of these little grooves right here will go up into those, and it will get all of those out. And I have demos for these. I'm going to be posting a lot of demos like that tomorrow, like little 1-minute videos, so you can see these things work. But I love this. My mom loves this. She uses it under her couch. She uses it behind the refrigerator. It's super duper awesome, the Enviro Wand. And the dusting mitt, this one comes with the Safe Haven 5. This one would be extra unless you find a package with it in it. They do sell packages with this in it. So, this is the third item. Boop. Everybody good?
We're good.
Third item. Okay. Fourth item is the laundry detergent. Okay.
And the Sharpie.
And yes,
That's
that's right.
right.
She's ready for the Sharpie.
That's right. So the laundry detergent. You may be wondering how you should clean these. And you're going to go, well, of course they have laundry detergent that I need. Well, you can use any laundry detergent that doesn't have fillers. Okay, so you would want to make sure that your laundry detergent doesn't have fillers. You can wash this microfiber, and these have a 2-year warranty. Even the tags, if the tags fall off or come off or anything, it's a 2-year warranty. They'll give you a brand new one for free. These are super duper quality. But you don't want to wash it with fabric softener. You don't want to use dryer sheets. You don't want to use a laundry detergent that has fillers in it. But let me show you what makes Norwex laundry detergent different. Oh, let's do this first. Don't tell the answer if you know the answer. Don't tell the answer.
I know the answer.
Do you know? Do you remember the question? But you know the answer. Okay. Okay. So here's the question: how many loads of laundry will?
I remember the question.
Okay. Do you want to say it?
How many loads of laundry does this carry?
Okay.
Yep,
Yep.
there you go.
That's the question.
Mhm.
How many loads of laundry do y'all think? Now, whoever gets the answer right first gets a prize. A free Norwex prize from me. I will give one to you. So guess right now, how many loads of laundry do you think this much powdered detergent from Norwex will do?
I was way off.
How many loads?
Don't say that.
Don't say.
I wonder if anybody will really get it.
Robin said 12.
Okay. Anybody else?
If I knew how to whistle, I'd do that.
Monica
Come on,
said
Granny.
50.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you have
You, Mom.
super high hopes
She
for
has
Norwex.
a lot of
High expectations.
hope in that.
Grammy, silly. Is it Grammy or Granny?
Grim.
Granny.
Grammy.
Okay, so we're just gonna move on. So the correct answer is 10.
10! Yay!
10 loads of laundry. All you need with the Norwex detergent is a half of a teaspoon to do a load of laundry. A half of a teaspoon. So it comes in a bag. They sell liquid also. This is the powder, but you only need a half of a teaspoon. This will last you a long time. Okay, I made 10 bags of this to give away as samples, and that was 100 loads of laundry, and I haven't even touched really how much that is. So that's a lot. But let me show you what this looks like. I took a brand name powder detergent. So this is a big brand that you guys know and probably use. And I put it enough for a medium load of laundry into this mason jar and waited for it to dissolve so that I could show you the difference in these. Well, I put this in here a month ago, maybe. I'm still waiting for it to dissolve. It is not yet dissolved. You guys see that stuff down at the bottom? This is what's left over in your kids' clothes, in your clothes, in your husband's clothes, in your grandkids' clothes, Grammy. All right, so this stuff right here, all these floaty things are brand name laundry detergent that's been in this water for a month and it still hasn't dissolved. Yeah, but it's all gonna float right back down to the bottom. This is a brand name pod. Now, I've started using pods because they're just so easy. And so notice what happened with that. See that? It's all down there. Also, still at the bottom. This is also what's on your clothes after you finish. This is the buildup on your clothes. A medium load. This is what Norwex looks like. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like water. The kids thought that this was just water. They didn't want to wash their clothes in this because they thought it was just water. But this is actually Norwex laundry detergent. This is what it looks like. It's because we don't have all of the gunky stuff in there that they have in these other ones. So this is the difference in our laundry detergent. The laundry detergent is the fourth thing in the Safe Haven 5. Okay?
Time.
That's right. It's time.
I'm gonna write happy faces.
Okay, but first we need to do it on, let's use the cleaning paste first, and then you can do it on my face, okay? So, we are going to let Chaney take this Sharpie and write on her mother's floor. Okay,
You
do
know that I
Do it.
trust you if I'm letting
it.
this.
Do it.
That's good. That's good.
What did she even draw? You didn't even let her draw a letter.
What are you gonna draw?
Draw something, Chaney.
A bee. Perfect.
I like it.
Oh, that's so
Good
nice.
job,
That's a
Chaney.
good
That's a
bee,
great bee.
girl.
What is the B for?
Popcorn.
Okay.
Oh, okay, popcorn.
Perfect.
Let me turn it this way so that we can see the bee.
Okay, so this, I'm going to show you guys the cleaning paste. This is the 5th thing in the Safe Haven 5. So the cleaning paste is in this tiny little jar. Oops, some of it came out. It's very chalky, okay? It's hard. And I have been told, I haven't been in it for a couple years, but I've been told that this will last you about 2 years, this tiny little thing right here. So all you do is you take a damp EnviroCloth, just like all of the rest of the stuff, and you just rub the top like this of the paste. Now this is what you were asking about. Who was asking about this?
Lindsay.
Lindsay, this is what you were asking about to clean the pots. This will clean all that stuff that you have stuck on your cookie sheets. This will get it off. This will get a ton of stuff off of a ton of stuff. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to start wiping off her tile like this. Are you nervous? She's nervous.
Like, oh, I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Guys,
I'm not.
It's going to clean it up.
it's a Sharpie
It is a Sharpie.
on my tile.
It is. It certainly is. And she's so nervous. Are you
I'm not.
nervous?
No, she's not nervous. Are you nervous, Chaney?
No.
No.
Because I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't know that this stuff works, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a permanent marker, but it's not so permanent whenever you have Norwex. Isn't this great? So from now on, if you ever accidentally draw with marker on your mom's stuff, then you call me. And I'm going to come over with my magic paste, and I'll clean it up before your mom even sees it. Okay. Is that a good deal?
It really is gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
There we go. So, all of the Sharpie, and let me just get this stuff up, is gone. So that is the cleaning paste. They call this elbow grease in a jar, and that's because it will literally get off anything. You can use it in your bathrooms. You can use it on
Chaney,
your pots and pans.
Is it gone? Yes, ma'am.
I can vouch.
Okay, so next, I'm going to do another thing with the Sharpie. So I'm going to show you guys the face and body cloth from Norwex. So this right here is the body and face cloth. This is, yeah, we have a question?
Yes, Robin says, can this work on upholstery?
Yes, it can. It can. People use it on their carpets. They also use it on stains on their chairs, their upholsteries. Okay, so the Norwex washcloths and their that's what they call their body and face cloth right here. These guys are super soft. Feel that?
It is the wet one.
It is a wet one, that's right. And it also has the backlot technology. So you know how if you reuse the same washcloth the next day, how it's kind of all crunchy and yucky? These don't get that way. So their towels, their bath towels are the same. This is one of their bath towels. And they're huge, these guys. But they dry super fast. They dry you off. They're super absorbent. They're very soft. My husband likes to be very clean. And the other day he took a shower before he went to play golf. And then he took a shower after he played golf, and then maybe just another random shower. Anyway, but here's my point. My point is, he used the same towel all 3 times in the same day. And who can do that? Because the towel's going to be all
Usually
wet.
still wet.
Yeah, these not. So, but let me get back to this.
Yes, let's get back to that.
Right. This guy right here, you do not need soap when you take a shower and use one of these, and I know that seems gross.
That's hard.
To believe.
Yeah.
I know, but it's the same thing. Remember the black light, right? Same thing's happening here. So you don't need soap for this, and it's going to pick stuff up off of your body, and it's also going to get things off. For instance, let's say I wanted to take my makeup off right now. I don't need to use eye makeup remover for not permanent eye makeup, waterproof. Waterproof mascara and eyeliner. You don't need anything for it other than one of these cloths. They also have a little bit smaller version of this called the makeup cloth. Does the same thing. And they have these little guys if you need a little bit more exfoliation. This will scrub your face a little bit more. This is the soft side. But the body cloth will get stuff off and also exfoliate your skin. So Chaney's gonna draw on my face and we're gonna get it off. She's gonna draw with Sharpie. We're gonna get it off without any soap.
Perfect. Oh, she's gonna do it.
Oh,
Wow.
She's gonna do a double smiley face.
there we go. Okay.
Good job,
Look at
Chaney.
Wow.
You really, I'm telling you, she's
You did really good.
Good job.
Okay, do you want to try to clean it off of my face? Okay. You're gonna have to, like, you know, wipe it. Use your muscles.
It's kind of rough.
It is? Good.
Thank
Good, because I'm a teacher and I think the kids would be like, what's wrong with my teacher? Is it coming off?
It is.
Is she not rubbing hard
No,
enough?
it's.
But
she's doing a
remember,
better
all
job
we
than I
have
thought.
is water and we're taking off Sharpie right now. Oh, you're so sweet. She's just so gentle.
Yeah.
She is. She's gentle. Gentle.
Gentle, sweet Chaney. Your smiley faces are coming off. No soap.
No soap.
She saw me do this in a demo the other day and she asked her mom, what's he doing to her?
Why is he doing
Why,
that to
why
her?
is he doing that to her? Because I had Joey draw a mustache on me that day. Chaney's drawing and cleaning me up this time.
It's doing it. Yeah.
Done? Awesome. So that, notice that it's not on here. We don't have stains on here. And this is used without soap. So that's the body and face cloth, and I love it. They come in packs of 3 in different colors as well. Okay, one more thing. Show one more thing. The mop.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, so the mop. This is the Mop System, and the Mop System is pretty cool because one thing is that you can take the end off of this and you can put your EnviroWand on the end of this and it will be able to reach longer for you. So you can get, you just put it there in these little holes right there, and you can get up into your vents and stuff. So you can use the EnviroWand on here and it can get up higher. So let me show you though what happens with this Mop System. So my husband and I have been really amazed at how clean your floor feels after this. We have a dog. We have 3 dogs actually. Kelly loves dogs.
Some people don't know. That's not.
Oh, okay. Kelly is not so fond of dogs, so she needs this for
But she
sure.
has a dog.
So this super awesome. Okay, so your Mop System comes with 2 pads on it for it. And it's Velcro, right? So they go on like this. And notice how much bigger they are than the base. That's so that as you're doing it, it can kind of fold up on the edges and get your baseboards. But this is the dry one, the yellow one. This is the wet one, the blue one, like water. So you wet this and you wring it out just like you do the Enviro Cloth. And the wet one has all the same stuff in it that the Enviro Cloth has. So it's going to pick up all the bacteria, just like I showed you earlier under the black light, because all of this has the microsilver and the backlock technology right here in this guy. This guy, the dry one, works just like our dust mitt did, which means it works with static. So, you know how when you're sweeping and all the stuff just kind of moves around, or if you have like those big, I mean, what are they? They're not like, I guess they're dust, but it looks almost like fur and hair.
Dog
I don't
hair?
know. It just kind of moves around when the air blows. This traps it and grabs a hold of it. So you want this to be static, clean, just like the dust mitt. And let's sprinkle a little bit of flour on the floor over here. Can you see where I'm going? Okay, so I'm gonna do, again, this is just to simulate some dirt right here. You know, it's also sometimes it's hard to get it out of the grout. like
Chaney
that.
can probably clean that up.
Oh, you want to clean it? You want to mop for me? Okay, it's a little bit long. Okay, here we go. So, you don't have to press hard at all. This is just gonna, because of the static, it's gonna pick it up. So you want to kind of make your then go in a figure 8 like this. See how it's just picking it right up out of that groove like that? That's the static. And whenever you pick up your mop like this, it's all right there. There's where the flower is. So you would take, they sell, Norwex has rubber brushes, and you would just take this over to the trash can or the sink or whatever and just scrape it off like this. When it gets real dirty, I certainly wouldn't have stopped this one, but just to show you guys, you would do like this, and then you'd be ready to go again and pick up some more. And then you could take that off and go with the wet one. And remember, this is picking up bacteria, so if you have egg or chicken or whatever, and you just put that on there, go ahead, and you use your mop. And go back and forth, and you can go also kind of in a little circle like this. Perfect. There we go. Good job. And it's going to pick up all of the bacteria on the bottom of this guy. Such a good helper.
And you don't have to spray anything. Just
No,
pour.
you don't. But if you feel like you need to, because you need the smell, so when your husband comes home, he knows that you've done something, then you can put, if you have wood floors, my mom and dad have wood like Kelly does, so they don't want it to be super wet, so they actually take a spray bottle and they spray just a tiny bit on the floor and then use this instead of having this wet if you're afraid that it would be too wet. So, that's it. I mean, I have a lot of other little items here that I could show you, but I've made demo videos and they're all like 1 or 2 minutes, and I'm gonna post probably 6 or 7 of them tomorrow throughout the day, and just you can watch them at your leisure. Any questions, please text me or text Kelly, and Kelly can answer your questions. I mean, she can make stuff up.
After I text you and ask you the answer.
For sure. So here's how this will work. We will leave the party open, because who wants a party to end? No.
Not me, no.
We will leave the party open for the next few days, which means you can order during all of that time. I'll show you guys the awesome gifts that Kelly will get, the free stuff she'll get, and she'll probably give them away as Christmas presents.
Yes, I keep them for myself.
No, you're a giver. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the party open for a few days, so you can order and you can ask a lot of questions, whatever questions you have, and do research. That's what I did. So remember that you are getting tickets into a drawing, and at the end of this thing, at the end of a few days, I will go live again for like a minute, and I will do the drawing, and one of you guys will win a bigger Norwex prize from me, and I will let you know who that is whenever I do the drawing. The more comments, that you make, the more points you get into the little drawing. Anything else?
No other questions?
Okay. Well, thanks
No
for
other
joining us.
My first live.
Thanks.
Excited.
You did so good. See y'all later. Y'all have a good day.
Wave bye, Chaney.
Bye.